What is the deal, ladies and gentlemen? I'm your host, the one and only Workbirdy. Flies game around 2 feet. We're going to see if this shit work. I don't know. What is up? I think this game is broken. Like, to be honest with you, like, I don't think that you can stream this game without having frame drops. I think the game is actually, like, fucked up. Fuck you, man. What the fuck you mean, man? This motherfucking game, man. What the fuck you mean? Alright. Fuck it. Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. And now the Lakers starting group. The young pair of Ingram and Randall are at the forwards. Ball runs point with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to his side. They're the backcourt. And it's DJ in at the 5, home in the paint. And one of the stories surrounding DJ right now is that he's inked an endorsement deal with Reese's Puffs not too long ago. Next time you see DJ,
this guy named John
be on the
Smith
front of a
won,
cereal
man.
box tray.
And congrats
I
to
sent it
DJ
out to
for
him on
landing
Monday.
that deal
He
as
should have
he
got it today.
continues to grow his presence. But to be honest,
was
Kevin,
from,
I'm a little
Las
surprised
Vegas.
Reese's Puffs didn't approach me for a deal. I like cereal. I eat Reese's Puffs.
It's Ingram on the wing. Hits it from three-point range. Ingram's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, I like the fact that Ingram is quite skilled in finding space off of screens. I mean, when there's a pick being set, you've got to keep your body on it.
Adams with it, now guarded by DJ. Patterson can't get it to go. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. They set the screen. Here's Ingram. They get it back. Randall. And Adams sends it back. Randall with the bucket.
That shit to me, dog.
And here now the Thunder. It's a 5-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And how about the points they put up? I mean, they were aggressive. In fact, at times overwhelming.
Hey, I agree with you there. I mean, they were in a really nice flow, Greg. Seemed like they couldn't miss.
And as you would expect, Steven Adams has grown into a larger role with this team. Really came in as a guy who could defend and rebound, but starting to become more of a factor within their offensive framework.
And that one misses. And Greg, with Adams, he hasn't just been given more opportunity to display what he can do on offense. He's earned it.
You hit it right on the head. And you know, as an example, a guy that was a bad free throw shooter, all of a sudden he became respectable because of his work ethic last season. Much more nimble in the paint than most would think. Just good awareness, and he knows when to pick his spots.
And DJ throws it down.
And DJ doesn't take chances this close to the basket. When he's in this deep, he's focusing on one thing, posterizing.
Left side, Westbrook. Rebound, the Lakers. Randall's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
He's been terrible. Absolutely awful. I mean, can't get it going. His shot isn't there right now. He's got to help him some other ways.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
The offensive rebound. The feed now to ball.
Damn, you were supposed to give me that.
Down low. Down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Well, there have been a few small forwards helping their teams in all sorts of ways, like this group leading the position in rebounding the last 10 games. 5th best, Paul George.
And maybe they're not the biggest or strongest players in the front court, but that hasn't limited their ability to get in there and mix it up and come up with a lot of rebounds night in and night out.
I think you've got to look at their athleticism. I mean, they make up for all the size and bulk they may give away to the post specialists. And really, that's how they're able to compete in there. Athleticism gives them an edge.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Adams, the pass to Roberson. Off target from three-point range. And DJ throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Adams. Tries again. They shoot again.
God.
And he lays it up and in. Adams has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
DJ sets the screen for Ingram.
Goes
Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. Ingram's got 5 now.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Snatched up. And that one's good. Westbrook. He's got 6.
And, you know, Westbrook is fearless. Likes getting deep inside and finishing around the rim and plays in attack mode all the time.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you look at the Lakers as an organization, and we know historically one of the great sports organizations in any sport. The reputation, though, has been slipping a bit in recent years. The front office moves last season, bringing what they hope will be some stability and certainly a bit more prestige to the team.
You chilling?
Here's Roberson. An 11-point game for him in the win against Sacramento. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Seems like he's in a hurry. He's kind of rushing his shot. Clearly out of rhythm right now. That's a big reason why they're losing.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
Luke Walton is the 26th coach in Lakers history, and it was love at first sight for the Lakers. I mean, after one interview with the team and the top brass, the other interviews were all canceled, and the dream job was his for the taking, and I think he's going to turn out to be quite a good coach in the NBA.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And he called it his dream job. But a lot of risk for Luke Walton, certainly in Los Angeles. Lakers had just gone through the worst season in franchise history.
Yeah, and, you know, not to mention the unrest in the front office, Kevin. In the end, though, for Luke, it was just too good an opportunity to pass up. He's a SoCal guy. He won rings in L.A., and it wasn't the safe move, but sometimes the best moves require some risk, and it was where he wanted to be.
To the inside, Cantor. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Inside and stolen by Patterson.
They can't throw alley-oop for shit.
Nobody near George. Drills it from outside. George has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Thunder. Los Angeles is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Ingram kicks to DJ, and DJ throws it down.
And jumping out like this, man, you automatically start thinking blowout.
Yeah, you know, it's early for sure, but still, they're flat out owning this team right now.
Now, here is George. A 26-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense.
And, you know, I have no idea how he missed that one. When there's no defense around, he's usually automatic from there.
There's the foul. It's on Patrick Patterson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Stolen by George.
This should be pissing me off. Like, they'll just start double and
kicks it to
triple
Robertson.
teaming you and shit.
Launches a three. Second chance shot. Westbrook with a wide open look. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. Yeah, you see it now on the scoreboard.
Clearly in great rhythm. They've got it going on, I mean, in a big way. Excellent job at establishing a huge lead early on.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Roberson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Ingram. He dishes it to Randall. Patterson bringing the double. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Lakers passing it around. Ingram kicks to DJ. Here's Randall, and he uses the glass on the way.
I'm trying to get it in
getting
there,
on a roll inside.
If I grab the ball, they'll hit it right out of my hand.
From the paint.
Thunder trailing
Like
by
2
9.
of them get on me, and I'll automatically lose the fucking ball.
Pass to Westbrook. Lets it go from the wing, and again it's Oklahoma City.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
DJ sets the screen for ball. Inside, DJ dishes the ball. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Gave that motherfucker.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have
that's
come
another thing,
on the
like, if you
interior.
press the shoot
This
button
is
twice,
just smash
or the pass
mouth
button
physical
twice,
basketball, guys.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Oklahoma
Like,
City.
they didn't mean to do it, but they did.
Greg, you watch the Thunder play, and it's clear that this team comes out looking to attack. Everyone on the team wants to put it on the floor and go right at the rim.
They need to fix the
And
frame
part of
drop
that is their
issue.
leader, Westbrook, just setting the tone. I mean,
might
team
have to
finished
put it
near
at
the
30
top in
frames per
points
second.
in the paint last season, and the addition of
There
Paul
is
George
too
just
many
helps
frame
to
drops.
enforce that strength.
Like, I thought it was my
A chance
hardware,
here to
my
assess what
program
parts of the
doing
floor
that
the
shit. It's
attempts
the
have been
fucking
coming
game.
from as we look at the shot
This shit
chart
is
for the
not
Lakers.
60 frames per second.
And they are going where the going is good for them right
Like
now. The
previous
painted
2Ks
area,
and
high
the-
percentage, and high volume shots.
Westbrook kicks to Roberson. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his third assist on the night. Lakers leading by 7. Passes it to Randall.
Try to run a game.
There's the
that's not
screen.
60 frames per second.
DJ
What
kicks
ends
to
up
ball.
happening is
Stolen by
you get
George.
frame drops. And
To the
this game
inside.
creates a
And the dunk by
frame
Westbrook.
Man, you got to admire how easily Westbrook takes over games.
Like
I mean,
right now, I
an
have
offensive
a
juggernaut who is tenacious
157
when it
frame
comes to
drop.
scoring.
And I found out how to optimize my system to where I didn't get that many
Now,
frame
here's
drops.
ball. He's covered by Westbrook.
Before, man,
They double him with George.
I was
DJ
getting about,
passes.
I was getting like, in one stream, I would get like
And
9,000
this sort of
frame
awesome
drops.
dunk is one of the reasons this
In an
team
hour,
is in
you know,
charge
in one
of
stream.
this game.
Well, there's a
was
swagger
just
out there.
so
You can see it
bad.
on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
DJ kicks the ball. His three-pointers off the mark. Thunder trailing by 7. Outside Westbrook.
So like
Outside
now,
George. There's a screen by
I'll get
Cannon.
it. I'll get like
For
a minor
3,
frame
Westbrook.
drop.
And the Thunder another 3.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure.
I'm
on their
good, bro.
perimeter
We
shooters.
just
3
chilling,
of the
you
last
know.
5
I've been hitting
baskets
that
they've
gym
allowed
super hella
have been
hard.
from beyond.
I'm doing this Ironman competition. See
Stolen
that
by
shit?
Cantor.
I'm doing this Ironman competition in December and
Westbrook
shit,
with
so,
it. In the
man,
game against
I'm already
Sacramento,
like-
very impressive. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, awesome watching Westbrook drain the 3 ball there. He just needs to focus on being a little more efficient from downtown.
Ingram kicks to DJ. Stolen by Grant. One-on-one here. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
The Thunder with the lead. A 11 feet away, and no good. Trying to use the glass. LA's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Randall. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And that's solid defense, rock solid, contesting without fouling. Well done.
Now, DJ really played well against Memphis in his last outing. Over in the corner, Randall. Here's Ingram. Los Angeles with another miss. Oklahoma City shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Robertson dishes to Westbrook. There's a screen by Cantor. Off the pick. Robertson can't hit.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out,
got 17
but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
They just, when you start,
George passes to Westbrook.
Balling, man.
Cantor sets the pick for Westbrook. Fires the three. They get the rebound. Cantor's shot is off. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Grizzlies. And
just a terrific effort off the bench. Guys came in, they seemed fresh, and they all contributed.
Yeah, you need that juice, that gas coming off the pine. Always a luxury to have a deep bench. And when they can step in and play well, you're in good shape.
Sure. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. The Lakers in the lead. He kicks it to DJ. There's the double team. Here's Ball.
And just to miss a fucking free throw, dude.
Cantor's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the foul called on DJ. That is his first foul of the game. Lakers trail by 14. Inside, it's Patterson and Adams. Westbrook and Robertson are the backcourt pair, and it's Abrinas in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Trying to do
DJ throws it down.
Trickery, glitchery
Love the
shit
fire,
just so they don't have
that
to
DJ plays with on offense.
Time.
Feels like nobody can guard it. Getting to any spot on the floor with ease, he makes it look simple.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was terrific. He had 49 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also finished with a season high in rebounds. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see. Yeah, he showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Greg, something really stoked his fire. Man, there was no holding him back. And when a player is that locked in,
damn, why does he just catch and
enjoy the ride?
Oklahoma City leading by 10. There's Abrinas, and he can't stop this drought. Another miss. The Lakers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
Slamming with that
shit. DJ with it. Patterson's there. No good. Only a second miss and 10 attempts from the floor. The Thunder have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter.
They missed so many fucking layups.
And Robertson kicks to Westbrook.
Am I playing with amateurs or fucking NBA?
From 18 feet away, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. DJ's got 11 rebounds in the game.
My way. Let's go.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Steven Adams picks one up.
Well, you know, historically, the Lakers have been a glamour franchise and have been able to attract top-tier free agents. The temptation exists to skip any rebuilding and instead look to reload with new stars. We'll see if that pays dividends going forward.
It's a 5-mile.
And Coach Walton has said when you build from within, you control your own destiny.
Style,
what do you think, Clark?
Climbing.
Should they build slowly but surely or look to land the big free agent?
Well, I think you do a combination of the two, but slow and steady usually wins the race. I know in this day and age we want everything microwave, but one of the questions for the Lakers is how many of these young guys have real star potential? Who are those guys you can build around? And if you don't see it, the temptation grows stronger to go out and try to find that ready-made star.
Let's go.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. here is DJ. He's got 23.
Throw it,
Caldwell
nigga.
Pope kicks to DJ.
Oh
It's
my
rebounded
God.
by Oklahoma City. Patterson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Robertson has it in the corner. And just miss after miss right now.
I'm gonna grab every
He's
board.
cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Don't want it.
Now here's DJ. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3. And that sends DJ to the free throw
doing
line.
this shit on my own, just
That's
like
on
working
Ennis.
out. Going to the gym
What do you
and
guys
shit,
think so
hitting that
far
shit.
about the offensive approach
Running
for
at
the
gym
Thunder?
and shit.
Fellas, the defensive pressure they've been
You know
applying has
me,
really
man.
been
I'm
paying
used to
off.
that shit.
Turnovers
It was
and
just having
points.
to get back into
And also,
it,
how
you know
about
what
the
I'm
fact
saying?
defensively,
Like,
they're getting
man,
that
like,
backboard
dude,
and getting
the
out in
muscles, like,
transition, especially in this
they've been
first
good.
half.
They've been
The Lakers making a switch
So,
here.
I'm just
Randall's checked in.
I be running. Tomorrow I'm gonna be running and shit, and then lifting too. You know.
And Clark, just how important
and
to a
running.
team is it to have
And
a
then,
veteran presence on
it's
it?
December
How did the
12th,
vets on the
so
Pacers
I
help
got
you
time,
when
you
you
know
were a
what I'm
rookie
saying?
or
Till
young player in the
December
league?
12th.
You know what? I think it's
But
invaluable, Kevin. I was a 21-year-old
I've been doing,
rookie.
like, this
I left
90-day
after my
thing,
junior
too,
year
you know
at
what I'm
Ohio
saying? Like,
State. And veteran players, Herb Williams,
see
has
how
been there
much,
a year or two. And guys like Billy
just do
Knight
like
and
a
George
90-day
Johnson,
makeover,
Butch
man.
Carter
Like,
were
I'm gonna have a
around.
six-pack,
And
all
having
that
those
shit.
guys talk about what it takes, and we were a very
I already got, like, a
young
little-
team and had young
think I'm gonna have
veterans,
a
but still
12-pack,
they were
to be honest.
invaluable in terms of giving you an example of how to go about your business to be successful as a pro.
Get off.
Back at 6, and DJ throws it
But
down.
yeah, man, I'm working.
And if
I'm
that
definitely
doesn't
working.
get them fired up, guys,
Shit.
nothing will.
Hey,
Just with the
so
doctor
what's up
order,
with the
some
boxing?
high-flying annex
It's
to
a
narrow
no-go?
the deficit.
Tell you
With
what,
Jimbo?
fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
I haven't heard nothing. I
seems
haven't
to be
called him.
going down for him
I was
today.
just like, damn, he gonna have to figure this shit out on his own.
Wells
I
dishes
don't
to
know
DJ.
what to say. Shit. You heard me trying. You heard the crying out when I came.
And you know,
to
DJ is always trying to get
You
his
know?
guys going. If they're open, he finds them.
You told
And so
me,
it's
I
Oklahoma
told
City
him,
with
like,
it.
Man, some shit going on.
They've led by as
Not
many as
happy.
14 points. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in
So
Los
now you
Angeles.
can't be
And
surprised
really a
with that
resounding
whole
loss
shit.
the last time they matched up. They got absolutely manhandled on the boards.
And
Why
Greg,
would
you know
you
how it
shoot
is. At some point, you've just got to man
give
up
a fuck if we
and play
made
with
it
a
to
lot
tie
more
it?
aggressiveness and
pass it
toughness
to
and
me,
pride
God
inside.
damn it.
There's a screen by Cantor.
Oh, he
Here's
done lit his
Westbrook.
ass up.
Bounces
I knew
high
it.
off
I
the
knew
rim
it.
and
That's
drops.
West.
Westbrook's
You know they got
26
Carmelo
points.
Anthony down. So that's
Right
really
now
good.
because he's been dominant on offense. And
Got him.
man, I like seeing him catch fire like
Oh,
this.
you better not
That
do
one
no
falls.
gay ass shit like that.
And that's now
ever
30
again.
points for DJ.
And, you know, DJ's interior game is very
got 30
impressive.
of them
The big
things.
thing for him is that excellent body control. When he takes his time, he's really dangerous in the post.
Watch him.
There's a screen by Cantor. Lets the three fly. Arenas' shot is off. LA's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Picked by Randall.
He fouled me.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
A moment now to see the numbers for Westbrook. Getting around 24 points per, 8 assists, and 9 rebounds. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes natural.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Oh, okay. You talking about the Spartan run?
And that
Your
clock
people do it all the
now lead
time.
by 1.
Love that
Tight,
mindset
yeah,
of DJ.
but,
I mean, really appreciate that.
Yeah, I feel
he
you,
comes
bro.
in wanting to
shit.
get better each and every
Motherfucker
day.
can't listen
Hard
for
not to like a
theyself.
player like that.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Patrick Patterson. Here's Roberson.
Damn, they
That
hitting
comes off
every
the assist
fucking
by Russell Westbrook.
roll around,
Westbrook's
bounce
got his
around
5th
shot.
assist in this one. Wells kicks to Ingram. It's
Give me that
DJ
ball.
atop the key. And Cantor over to help.
Wow!
Westbrook.
Do you
And they're
see
running.
this?
Roberson gets the bucket.
Man, my computers
Now
don't
it's
be
a
acting like
4-point
his
Oklahoma
fucking
City lead.
You know, when Westbrook
That nigga
focuses on passing
he took his
basketball, it
time
really
down
helps
there
his
and
team.
shit.
I love how quickly he finds his
My
teammates.
nigga get the ball and swear they got to
Ingram
shoot
kicks
it
to
every
Randall.
fucking time. He didn't even go off
It's
the
Ingram on the
screen.
wing. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. No good.
Can't even make
That's
it, bro.
a surprise. I mean, really
They
out
bounce
of
on
character
me
for
and
him
touch
to miss
me, man.
when the
When he
defense
touch-
is not right up on him.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one
Yeah,
more.
you're going to be good regardless, man. 'cause you got the
Concentration.
belt.
He gets hit,
You know,
but stays
that's
with the
whole
play
thing, like-
and gets the finish.
Innovation
Yeah,
and
you did.
improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
The Thunder shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot that if you're a pro, you need to make that one.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And Cantor over to help.
I
Stolen
can't
by
even
Cantor.
pass it.
And even 3-on-3
They be
break.
fucking stealing it, and the ref ain't saying shit.
Now here's Westbrook. Not a lot of room. Misses from short range. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. Now the dish to Randall. Shoots over Grant. No good again that time. The Thunder leading by 7. Here's Westbrook. 26 points for him. Grant. That's good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Caldwell Pope on the wing.
Not after this.
From outside, off the mark.
And they just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Yeah, they can't find anything. They're lost right now. Everything working against them.
Lakers trail by 9.
Motherfucker, you will not be getting the ball.
And the Lakers call time here. Clark, when you look back at all the coaching you received and all the coaches that you've covered, what allows a coach to have a team buy into what he wants to do?
I think there are a couple of things there, Kevin. One is authenticity, being who you are as a man and a coach. Whatever your personality is, whatever your hallmark pillars are as a coach, the things that you don't allow to be negotiated,
updated, man.
staying true to that.
Down.
But authenticity is huge. And then adaptability, being able to be flexible
I still train
within
with you.
your authenticity. Those things to me give you the most credibility as a coach and give you a chance to one, be enjoyable to play for and also successful.
There's the double team with Westbrook. Caldwell Pope outside to the middle.
He sure is fouling me.
He's cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from DJ.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
And he jams it with authority.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Yep, it counts.
Boy, he's making it look really eeasy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Dishes it to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. Overwhelmed. That's short off the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
That one drops for him.
You know what's funny?
And started
The closer I get to the rim, the more they make those shots. The more they'll make it. Let my ass be anywhere by that three-point line when they shoot it, and I will not.
Roberson kicks to Cantor.
And they won't make it.
He feeds it to Westbrook.
Like that. And I think
and
the game
it's DJ
is set
with
up
the rebound.
like that. Watch, I'll show y'all.
DJ's got rebound number 19 now.
I'm going to give him, and I'll stand out here.
Kicks it to Randall. Wells passes to DJ.
Look,
stolen by
Cantor. As soon as I get the
Cantor.
ball, they take it.
Here's a Brandis. Taking a look at the scoring numbers right now, he averages about 9 points a game.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2
Like I seen somebody make a video on that. They want you to have a badge, man, called Blue Hand.
To the paint.
Just so you can catch passes.
DJ throws it down.
got to respect how attentive to detail Wells is. I mean, he's excellent at feeling when one of his guys has a clean look.
Feeds to Robertson. The three.
Let's go.
Rebounded by the Lakers.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Are you going to give it back to me? Because you know I'm going to give it.
Now, here's DJ. Tight defense on him.
Look.
Here's Westbrook. He can't get that one, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers to start a 3-game homestand with that game. The feed to DJ.
Don't pass it
Cantor
to me.
Over to help. Stolen by Cantor. And now
What's
a fast
wrong
break
with
for
them?
the Thunder. Screen by Grant, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
It was very close, and I wouldn't mind letting them play on that one. It wasn't blatant by any means.
George is checked in for Oklahoma City. Felton comes in for Roberson. Ball's checked in for Los Angeles. And DJ throws it down.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Ball with the bucket.
You know, Ball, despite the quirkiness of the shot, he does have a quick release, so you got to know he's a threat to score whenever he has it in his hand.
Big man, they will not make
They set the pick. Felton dishes to Cantor. Pass to Westbrook. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And when you watch Russell Westbrook play, he's one of the most competitive players in the NBA.
And with the way he attacks the rim and plays with just no abandon, I mean, this guy is no joke. Absolutely wills himself and his team to just do things that few others can, and relentless from the first quarter to the last whistle. And one thing you have to say about Russell Westbrook, he is an absolute star. I mean, the type of player you can build around and win with. Just the total package on the offensive end of the floor.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Lakers. Nance comes in for Brandon Ingram. Ball kicks to Nance. He dishes it to Lopez. Nance outside, back to Lopez. To the inside. And again it will go. Basket is good from DJ.
Get that lead back.
DJ's got 41. The numbers Westbrook put up last season in his MVP run, Greg, just staggering.
And you figured his numbers would get a bump. But I don't think anybody could have expected this guy to average a triple-double. I mean, arguably the most impactful superstar in the league.
Cantor, the pass to Westbrook. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, I think he shouldn't have forced that one. Instead, he should have passed it off.
Ball dishes to DJ. Pass to Nance. Lopez outside. Caldwell Pope kicks to Ball. Inside. And Cantor over to help. Stolen by Cantor. A clear look for George. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. George has got 9.
I think one of Paul George's best shots is his pull-up jump shot. He's been destroying defenses for years with that mid-range pull-up.
He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Felton kicks to Westbrook. Shoots over Ball. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from Cantor. He's got 12.
And that's exactly why you got to box him out, because when you don't, that's what happens. He burns you on the glass.
DJ with it. He's against Cantor. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on George.
Man, what determination from DJ would not be denied. Love how he forces his way through.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Lakers?
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
There's a good screen. Ball, the pass to DJ. And DJ throws it down.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And, you know, so often we hear about a player coming out as an elite athlete. Lonzo Ball is an elite basketball brain. I mean, this guy sees everything on the court, a terrific passer, but more importantly, he's a guy that players like playing with. He really approaches the game like a 10-year vet.
And with Lonzo Ball, you've heard all the comparisons to Jason Kidd is how he plays. DJ has been on display for Los Angeles.
Hey, Kevin, fast start. Already have a double-double in the first half. So do you think the defense is going to start to focus on you more in the second?
To be honest with you, DA, look, I don't know what they're going to be doing, all right? You know, if they weren't completely focused on me in that first half, then that's on them. You know, if they actually just watched a minute of game film, then they would have known it takes a multiple-man effort to slow me down. But instead, I guess they wanted me to drop a double-double on them in the first half. You know what I'm saying? In and out. Animal style.
That's the animal style.
I'm sure they're going to look at the film and get back to you. Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You look at DJ in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and the fact he's posted a double-double with about half the game left to play, that's impressive.
And you know what, Greg? He's showing no signs of slowing down now. This game has been all him, and he's been a force.
Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Ball runs point with Contavious Caldwell-Pope to his side. They're the backcourt. The young pair of Ingram and Randall are at the forwards. And it's DJ in at the center.
They're awful defending, really. But in the end, they dodged a bullet. They can't let shooters get clean looks from outside.
They set the screen. Hits it from three-point range. 34 points for Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Randall, a screen on Patterson. It's stolen by Adams.
That's so stupid.
Outside, George. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, when Paul George announced this summer that he intended to leave for the Lakers when the contract ran out, you knew what was coming. Even as a rental possibility, the suitors lined up, and eventually the price was paid, and now George finds himself in a Thunder uniform.
Ball kicks to Randall. Ingram with it. Passes to DJ. Ingram setting a pick for DJ. Shot clock at 6. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by DJ. 9 points for Brandon Ingram.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Patterson, that's good.
Yeah, nice unselfishness by George, zipping the ball to one of his guys as soon as he sees him open to get the shot off.
90 seconds now into the second half. Ball dishes to DJ. Picked by Randall. Off the screen, and DJ throws it down.
Can't say enough good things about DJ. When he's driving inside, he's a threat to bang the rim.
Westbrook passes to Adams.
Look at that shit.
They get a hand on it.
Try to steal the ball from me every
Oklahoma
time.
City able to retain possession here.
Be damned if I let y'all.
All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's best defenses. The Lakers number 1, the Thunder in 4th.
And we're getting to watch 2 of the NBA's great defensive teams. I mean, very difficult to score as they both contest.
Man, I wish I could. I'm a big man. I am a sinner.
And there's the pass to George. Rebound the Lakers.
Rebounds, though.
13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Randall battles through traffic and lays it in.
Tried to pass it.
Randall's got his third basket of the night right there.
The relentlessness of Randall, R-squared, taking on all comers.
And Robertson has it in the corner. No good on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Patterson bringing the double. And stolen by Patterson.
TK, y'all need to fix this shit.
And George, here we go. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
Boy, George so long in all limbs, arms and legs. And he covers a lot of space in short bursts of time because of it.
DJ kicks to Randall. A three-pointer, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Look at how high George gets off these drives to the hoop. Banging it down with the violence of a madman.
And DJ throws it down. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Westbrook dishes to Robertson. Screen by Adams. From deep, George missing again.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Adams brings the double team. From 8. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
As soon as they come on that, they double team.
Under trailing by 3. Screen by Adams. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Cantor checked in for Oklahoma City. There's the double team with Westbrook. He gets that one. And now a 5-point Laker lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. That time working inside.
And Robertson has it in the corner. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Patterson bringing the double. There's the dish to Ingram. Misses the 3. Picked his pocket. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. They get a hand on it, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope.
And taking a look at some numbers for DJ. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, averaging about 22 points per, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you know, pretty terrific numbers across the board.
Yeah, so many books in his library. He lights up the scoreboard on a nightly basis.
Offensive rebound.
I was like, shit, let me see what my mid-range is talking about.
To the middle. Here's Westbrook. Plays it up and banks it in. Westbrook's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And I love the confidence and energy Westbrook plays with. Just an excellent scorer once he gets good position.
As soon as I try to pass it, 15 turnovers.
Stolen by Ball. Here's Ingram. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Boy, I really like seeing Ingram knock down the mid-range J. A lethal scorer who nails these shots regularly.
Thunder trailing by 7. Here's Robertson. 14 points for him. In the corner, it's Patterson. And the 3 off target.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
DJ with it. Cantor covering. Stolen away. They push it up 4 on 3. And Robertson kicks to George. Patterson, the screen, outside Westbrook.
Wide open.
And it's off from three-point range. Lakers leading by 7. Caldwell Pope outside. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Caldwell Pope's got 15 points.
And not the first time we've seen this. When KCP's confident, when he's in rhythm, he can fill it up with the best of them.
Here's Westbrook. And that one's on target from the wing. Westbrook's got 38 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Dishes the ball. Fires from deep. The rebound by Patterson. Patterson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Ball. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. DJ with it. He's against Cantor. And DJ gets it to go on the assist from Ingram.
And he has just been in a
They won't let me. They trying they
terrific game.
Not to let me get
he has been the X factor.
And Roberson kicks to Westbrook.
My boy was like,
launches it.
He scored. He
Done it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Roberson.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Kicks it to Randall. Picked by Randall. The jump hook. And DJ with the nice bucket inside. DJ's got 56 points in the game.
Well, he's willed this team
maybe when
to the
they start double
man in
so
the
much,
rock and capitalizing with ease.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Fuck it, I want them 80 like
DJ kicks to Randall. He feeds it to Ball. To the middle. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Ennis Cantor.
And Ball, a terrific distributor. He's got great size at that point guard position, which enables him to see over smaller defenders.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Abrinas has checked in. Clark, in your rookie season in the NBA, did you ever have a welcome to the NBA moment? You know, a player sequence where you were brutally introduced to how unforgiving the NBA can truly be.
Yeah, how about my first night out? Spencer Haywood ran me in circles, and I shot 2 for 17, scored 6 or 8 points, and he was in my head from the very beginning. Thankfully, the Pacers won that game because it was a forgettable night other than that. But Spencer Haywood, even to this day, when I bump into him, reminds me of how he disrupted me and distracted me in that first game of my rookie season.
God.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Pass to Kuzma, to the paint. And that one is good from DJ. DJ's got 13 points now in the quarter.
He's been on the roll this quarter, really leading the way for his team right now.
Patterson, the screen. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Paul George kind of made it known of his desire to leave for LA after this season, but big risk for the Thunder to make that move and trade for him.
Nancy's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And for Paul George. Who knows what the future holds for him, but Greg, he is a great fit, it would seem, for the Thunder.
Listen, you give the Thunder another star to pair with Westbrook, and they're taking a leap of faith here with George.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the Thunder making a switch here. Adams checked in.
Real tall.
Lakers leading by 9. Ball kicks to Nance, 8 feet away. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Adams. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Now here is George, guarded closely. Outside Felton. Over DJ.
Crazy.
The putback. A rebound by the Lakers. Ball's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Lopez is checked in for the Lakers. Thunder trailing by 9. Outside Felton. Abrinas the pass to George. Patterson the screen. And George, here we go. Rebound the Lakers. Lopez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Patterson. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Patrick Patterson. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, they're dialed in, locked and loaded from outside the arc. It's all about the triple so far.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And Greg, with Enes Kanter last season, he had to miss significant time with the broken hand, but his offensive game is something to watch when he's healthy.
He just plays hard. He provides that instant offense off the bench, a great array of post moves to pick from. They're not doing themselves any favors with their free throw shooting this half.
And Lopez throws it down.
Lopez, not to be denied. Nice, strong finish there.
Thunder trailing by 13. In the corner, George with it. That's good, and so Felton has the assist there. And now 24 points for Paul George.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Down low, and DJ throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
He gets that one. 16 points for Enes Kanter.
And not relying at all on the 3-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And DJ throws it down.
Man, I love the strength of DJ, not allowing himself to be overwhelmed or bullied. Remarkable at staying with the shot, even when he gets bumped.
Goes up on the wing. That one off the back iron and out.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
How to do that
and the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Kanter dishes to Westbrook. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lakers leading by 14. DJ kicks to Lopez. DJ with it. He's against Kanter. They double him with George. The wide open look here for Lopez. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Enes Kanter.
And DJ has excellent hustle on the board. Skilled at scratching and clawing for those extra caroms. Man, I like his energy.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line of this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Here's Abrinas. He kicks it to Cantor.
Oh, my God.
And we'll take a look here at a very skilled bunch of point guards at the stripe. Look at the numbers they've put up over the last 10 games. Fourth, Russell Westbrook.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome's going to be. So it sort of prevents the D from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
Yeah, because of their shooting ability, they get a little more space than the average point guard. Maybe they'll miss a shot from the floor, but if you send them to the line, those points are almost guaranteed.
1:49 left in the third quarter of the game. Ball, the pass to Lopez. Ball kicks to Wells.
Okay.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
Here's where Oklahoma City sits in the NBA statistical standings right now.
And they've been outstanding defensively. As you can see from that ranking, an opponent field goal percentage. They get after it and make everything a challenge.
Westbrook kicks to Cantor. George with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. Back to George. Cantor sets the pick for George. 5 on the clock. Off the screen. Count the basket. George has got 12 now in this quarter.
I tell you, it's one of the hardest things to defend in the NBA. Paul George getting a screen. I mean, he's really excellent at operating in the screen and roll.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Here the step back. Westbrook, no good. Lakers leading by 16. Now DJ, non-stop scoring machine here. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on George. That free throw, no good. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for the Thunder. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers.
There we go, yummy delicious.
And the second free throw, good. Oklahoma City shooting 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter 3. And Robertson kicks to Westbrook. Launches a 3. Robertson can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Thunder trailing by 17. Pass to Abrinas. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Second chance shot. It's deflected. And here is DJ. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
I need to do that Euro step.
George. You can't get that one to fall. A big-time effort for DJ, providing a lot of energy for the Los Angeles Lakers. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll return shortly.
Yeah, this is the last game I'm playing with them quarters. I don't give a fuck how much it better fill up that halfway bar. If it fill up the halfway bar, I do it, but fuck.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Thunder trailing by 17. Westbrook and Robertson are the backcourt pair. Paul George is out there with Eustace, and it's Abrinas in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Back to Ingram.
You see how nobody
6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Lets it go from the wing. Westbrook, no good.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
Don't play with me. I'm trying to break the franchise record.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Elbow shot is on the way. Here's Eustace. So against the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
I got to keep my goddamn hands to myself, man.
Free throw good, Eustace. Thinking back to the great Warrior team from last year, Clark, how do you place them in a historical context for what they accomplished?
Well, they're on a short list of one of the great teams of all time in terms of winning a championship and what they did throughout the season to do so. You'd have to consider them as one of the outstanding teams in the history of the NBA.
Let's go.
And DJ throws it down.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. Here's Abrinas. Westbrook up top. 6 on the shot clock. A 3 ball. Randall grabs the board. Lakers leading by 21. Ingram kicks to DJ. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Here's Roberson from the arc. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
DJ dishes to Caldwell Pope. Can't hit from 12. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Here's Eustace. That's short off the rim.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Picked by Randall. The turnaround Jay. And it's DJ missing. Under trailing by 21. Double team on Westbrook. Feeds it to Roberson. George against Randall. Roberson. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. And it's Paul George with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
And the Thunder making a change here. Cantor's checked in. Wells passes to DJ.
Oh my.
He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D from Cantor.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Abrinas kicks to Cantor. Back to Abrinas. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Wells. And it's Westbrook missing. Lakers leading by 21. Right wing. Wells dishes to DJ.
Go in.
And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. DJ's got 4 points this quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
We had, what, 82?
More and more we see coaches resting players to keep them from getting overworked. The benefits, Clark, are clear for the players, but is it something that is getting overused?
I don't know if overused is the right word, Kevin. I don't like to see it as much because I think there are other ways you can rest players. Games can be part of your strategy, but how about practices being more a part of how you rest players? It got an awful lot of attention this past season, and for good reason, and I would think the coaches and players will adjust because it's not a good optics for your viewing public and your paying patrons to just arbitrarily do it. I understand it, but I think there's a balancing act that could be performed that would make it not appear as disruptive to the fans as it was this past season.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
You know, Ingram shot over 40% from three-point range his only season at Duke. Didn't hit near that mark in his rookie season with the Lakers, but no surprise, he's got to learn how to get his shot at the NBA level. But I think he's going to improve in that area and be a heck of a player going forward.
McDermott's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Ball's checked in for Wells. Caldwell Pope outside. Ball sets a screen for Caldwell Pope. Shot from 12. And it's ball in the corner.
Give me it.
There's the double team with Westbrook. Stolen by Cantor. Here's George. McDermott passes to Cantor. does not find the basket. He's shooting 50% from the floor on 14 tries. Caldwell Pope kicks to DJ. Picked by Randall. DJ with it. He's against Cantor. There's the double team with Westbrook.
Like how committed DJ is once he gets deep position. Now he's doing it with force. Exceptional at drawing contact in the post.
Free throw good, DJ. Ferguson's checked in for Doug McDermott. And both free throws good for DJ. And Clark, we know that players are evaluated in a historical perspective, largely by how many rings they have. Do you think that's a fair way to evaluate things?
I don't think you can solely evaluate an individual player in a team sport by the number of rings he's been able to win. Clearly, it can be part of the criteria, especially if you're talking about great players who have had similar careers. It can be a differentiator. But to me, it doesn't necessarily carry the weight that some people like to give it in evaluating players. Individual performance over time is what, to me, marks the hallmark of a player worthy of Hall of Fame consideration or being talked about being one of the greats in the game.
Cantor dishes to Westbrook, and Robertson has it in the corner. Off target from outside. Los Angeles leading by 21. Ingram kicks to Caldwell Pope. Picked by Randall. Caldwell Pope outside. Randall a screen on Cantor. DJ with it. Cantor covering. They get it again. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
You know, in some ways, Julius Randle is a throwback power forward. He's a rugged rebounder, runs the floor well, scores it inside. But he's got ball handling and passing skills that are above average.
The Lakers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Oh, trying for it. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Broke the franchise record.
Oklahoma City shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. And Randall very skilled with the ball in his hands. He can rip and run.
Yeah, he's excellent in transition. That's where he thrives because he can put it on the floor well enough to get baskets for himself or create for others. And I think he's just got to refine and improve his own shot-making ability from the perimeter. And if that happens, watch out.
Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely, Greg. I mean, of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
And the Thunder with some changes. Nick Collison's checked in for Enes Kanter. Eustace comes in for George. And it's Felton in for Andre Robertson. Felton the pass to Westbrook. Grant outside. They set the pick. Clark, we've seen the bench celebration become almost an art form in the NBA over the past few seasons. Are you surprised this is a thing now?
Not at all. Again, when everything is captured and documented and you're going to have creativity and attention-grabbing celebration. So it's just part of the landscape.
And that one's good, DJ.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Caldwell Pope against Felton. From the baseline. That one, no good. Nice D from Dang. And it's the Lakers on the break. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And he's good on the three ball.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Ennis kicks to Caldwell Pope. And DJ throws it down.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
He do got vision.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. There's a screen. Felton dishes to Westbrook.
No.
Over Ennis. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
The feed now to Caldwell Pope. Ennis kicks to DJ. And DJ throws it down.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Oklahoma City shooting 41% for the game. To the paint, here's Collison. And that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton.
That's exactly how you set the table. Great dime there.
Ennis kicks to Dang. Doubled by Collison. DJ passes to Caldwell Pope. And DJ throws it down.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Grant dishes to Westbrook. And a miss there on the triple.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Just a touch. I mean, it seems like he's forcing shots a little bit to me, Greg. Not playing his game right now. And with every miss, the pressure intensifies.
Out to the wing. Westbrook double team. Outside Felton. Pass to Eustis. Just 5 on the clock. Good on the three-point shot. And we just had one of the closer MVP races in recent memory. Clark, do you define the MVP as a player with the most impressive stats, or the best player on the best team, or somewhere in between?
Kevin, to me, the MVP is an individual award. Clearly, we play a team game in the NBA, and the team's performance is part of that, but it's a small part of it to me. An MVP performance is one that not only has consistent, high-level statistical production, influences winning at a good rate, but also stands out in the magnitude of the moments this player has over the course of the season. Those two things drive the needle for me as an MVP voter if I had such a vote.
Snatched away. Out to the right wing. No one near Felton as he lets it go. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
To the middle, and DJ throws it down.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
Grant gets a wide-open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 23.
Like how DJ is physical with the defense. I mean, he's not afraid to mix it up and go through contact on his shots.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Collison. Paul George comes in for Eustis. And Abrinas subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And he's good on the second. Well, we know just how athletic the NBA has become since its inception. Clark, even from when you played, just how much faster and stronger has the game become?
I would say if we were going to try to put a percentage on it, I think it's grown 60-70% in terms of athleticism. And a lot of it is attributable to the training advances that have been made in sports science and sports medicine and sports performance. And that's benefited and aided the players greatly. And then you have players that have really bought into nutrition and year-round maintenance of their bodies and taking advantage of this technology to enhance performance. And then it becomes a herd mentality. More and more of the guys are doing it, and more of them are benefiting from this enhanced training. So I'd say it's at least 70% better than 30 years ago.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
Yeah, you don't see many triple-doubles often. And I tell you what, his effort and efficiency really on point tonight. Hey, you can sink these with your eyes closed or blindfolded. So close, so deep inside. Great bucket.
Now, here's Ball. He dishes it to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Hey, I know Ingram looks a little wispy, and light, but his strength is deceptive.
And Brandon Ingram, growing up in Kinston, North Carolina, led Kinston High to 4 consecutive state championships.
And you know, North Carolina alum Jerry Stackhouse also hails from Kinston. Stackhouse played hoops with Ingram's father and took a mentorship role in Brandon's life from an early age, so he's in good hands from that standpoint. Brandon, certainly his own man, chose to go to Duke despite his mentor being a famed Tar Heel. Bet you they have some pretty good discussions about that.
I'm sure they do, Clark. You're right. Abrinas kicks to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
I like the fact that Grant has steadily, throughout his career, worked on expanding his offensive game. It's really difficult for defenses to match up with his activity.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, those 5 turnovers, more than you like to see. Yeah, and those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
And it seems like they've been more than willing to crack down on those. Makes it tough to get as physical as you like to out there.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Down low. And DJ with the basket on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got 5 assists in the game.
I never played this many 2K.
Felton the pass to Cantor.
I never played 20-minute games either, though. So.
There's a screen by Cantor. Here's Abrinas. Off target from 3-point range. Los Angeles leading by 19 points. DJ dishes the ball to the paint. And again, another basket there from DJ.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Felton kicks to Cantor. Pulls up on the wing. And no good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Moment here now for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Russell Westbrook. What's the news, David?
Hey guys, the Thunder's head athletic trainer gave me an update. And the news is pretty good. It does not look like a severe injury. Of course, the schedule is getting extremely demanding at this time of the season, and that injury is only going to make things worse. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
And let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Yeah, I'm with you there, guys. One thing we know is that he's not going to let it get him down. I mean, it'll only motivate him to work harder to get back as soon as possible.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off. I mean, his field goal percentage isn't good. He's not helping his team out there shooting this poorly.
Okay, time now for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Russell Westbrook. What's the news, David?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Oklahoma City. Unfortunately, it sounds like a very serious injury. This injury could be devastating for them. This is a team that had title hopes, Kevin, and this is not what they need.
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Hey, he's always looking to go downhill, and when he's on the attack, he's going for the dunk.
The Thunder shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's George. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here's the Lakers. A big stretch here going 10-2. Tries to keep it alive. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope. For the Thunder, Nick Collison's checked in for Enes Kanter. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Alex Abrinas. The Lakers also changing it up. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Randall. And it's Dang in for Ingram. Felton kicks to Westbrook. Over ball. Offensive rebound. Collison's shot is good.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Yeah, those are back crushers. I mean, they really crack your back when you give teams second shots like that.
And DJ throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Oklahoma City shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. And the rejection by Zubats. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
And that one falls for Collison. Well, the commissioner recently said the NBA will review, Clark, the one-and-done rule for college players. Any idea how that will change, if it will at all?
You know what? I'm not sure, Kevin. Quite honestly, when this rule was instituted about 10 years ago now, 10 or 11 years ago, I thought it would be good. I felt 1 year of college, if a guy was fully invested in that experience, would be better than no years. But I also understand college is not for everybody. And I'm actually of the mindset now that you should be allowed to leave right out of high school if you so choose. But if you do go to college, I would like there be a rule in place that there's a commitment to 2 years. I just think that would benefit all involved, the players, the universities, and I think the NBA would get a more mature and an NBA-ready prospect. That being said, I think we're going to end up, kind of where we are right now. I don't know if anything is going to change in the near future.
Felton the pass to Westbrook. Shoots over ball. That's tipped.
Tremendous effort. I mean, this guy has already cracked double digits on the backboard.
And those rebounds lead the team. I mean, he's been the tone setter for him today in terms of work ethic and glass eating. Nice looking floater there, Kevin. Such a fast shot, a quick release. Really hard to guard that.
Left side, Westbrook. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Westbrook's got 42 in the game.
Boy, that's impressive. I mean, not often do you see shots like this find the net. Fortunately, the basket got in the way.
They set the pick. The pass to Zubats. Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Lonzo Ball, once he catches fire, he can heat up in a hurry. It's tough to throw him off his game.
Westbrook kicks to Collison. Officials have been scrutinized by players and coaches and analysts alike for as long as the games have been played. Clark, just how hard is it to be an official in the NBA?
Kevin, harder than I can really articulate. When you think about the number of calls, the speed and strength and athleticism of the players, the dimensions of the court being such a confined space for 10 extremely athletic, powerful players. All of that speaks to me in this way. The NBA officials are fantastic. Yes, they make mistakes, but all human beings make mistakes, and that human element should always be part of the game. I like technology aiding the officials, but I don't ever want to see us eliminate the human element of officiating.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
As long as required, Greg. I mean, you can tell they want to put this thing to bed.
The shot by George, no good. And here's Los Angeles. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Dang dishes to DJ. Stolen by Collison. And George, here we go. And it's George finishing it off.
And you know what? In George, I've seen a bit of a maturity come about in terms of him picking his spots in games. And that's evidence of a high basketball IQ and a comfort level with his role as leader on this team.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
And, Greg, you know how hard it is to win on the road, but they seem to have this one firmly in control and have been very impressive today.
Grant with the ball. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel. Just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Oh, DJ, great game.
Char?
The guys back in the studio want to do an interview with you.
Nice.
Man. All right, guys. I've been your host, the commentator, the one and only Workbirdy. Flash camera on 2 feet, and I'm out of here, guys.